Thank you, Mr Speaker. Bishop, a rabbi and an imam walked into a room. Now, I confess that this line was actually stolen from Imam Kamran Tahil, who started his iftar speech by noting that this is, in fact, usually the opening line to a joke. But in this instance, it was a really interesting and important multi-faith event that I was honoured to attend and speak at. Mahmood Mosque, part of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, hosted an iftar a couple of weeks ago, the evening fest celebrating the breaking of the Ramadan fast after sunset. As honoured guests, they invited well-known Ghana and Nurrunjeri elder, Uncle Mugi, who gave an interesting and informative welcome to country. Uncle Mugi is very respected in the broader Adelaide community and is always informative, educational and entertaining. Another honoured guest was Bishop Sophie Ralph Christopher from the Adelaide Diocese of the Anglican Church, whom I've known for a number of years since she was Rev Sophie at the St Jude's Anglican Church in Brighton in my electorate of Boothby. And finally, the third honoured guest was Rabbi Frankie Saltzman from the Beit Shalom Jewish Synagogue. Rabbi Frankie is relatively new to Adelaide, and I've been pleased to get to know them on the introduction of the former rabbi, my good friend Shoshana Kaminsky. Also present at the iftar event were members of the Muslim, Christian and Jewish communities of Adelaide and a wide range of federal, state and local politicians from all sides of politics. The Imam, Bishop and Rabbi all spoke about the tradition of fasting in their own faith traditions, and the similarities in the use of fasting, its purpose and meaning, were remarkable across the three faiths. Mr Speaker, I and many of the other politicians then had an opportunity to speak to the combined congregation. I spoke about the importance of these such events to increase understanding in our broader community. Extending the hand of friendship across what others would tell us are boundaries is a really important way to make our community stronger and safer. There are forces out there that seek to divide us. They use fear and stoke division for their own personal gain. But when we reach out the hands of friendship to each other, we show them that we are stronger than they are. Mahmood Mosque is known for reaching out into the community. Its motto is love for all, hatred for none. What a fine principle to live your life by. I was last at the mosque for their celebration of NAIDOC Week, where they reached out into the First Nations community to celebrate and respect their 65,000 years of custodianship. All three of these faith traditions are excellent examples of Australian values in action. Mr Speaker, when I talk about Australian values, I'll quote from the Australian Visa and Citizenship Forms. Respect for the freedom and dignity of individuals, freedom of religion, including freedom from religion, freedom of speech, freedom of association, commitment to the rule of law, parliamentary democracy, equality of opportunity for all people, regardless of their gender, sexual orientation, age, disability, race, or national or ethnic origin, and importantly, a fair go for all, embracing mutual respect, tolerance, compassion for those in need, and equality of opportunity for all. Like 25% of all Australians, I am a migrant. I am constantly grateful that my parents took that enormous step to leave behind family, friends and everything they knew on the other side of the world and restart their lives and careers here in Australia. This is a wonderful country and we need to protect it and protect Australian values. Events like the iftar at the Mahmood Mosque, another iftar I attended run by Pinnacle College, that was also multi-faith and included many representatives from a wide range of civil society, the multi-faith Day of Mourning event service held by St Peter's Anglican Cathedral in conjunction with the Jewish community, and an upcoming Ramadan festival held by the Islamic Society at the Parkholme Mosque, which reaches out into the community with road closures, invitations to the local community to come along, have a chat, enjoy the food, enjoy the celebration. These are all really important ways for community groups to strengthen our community. These organisations are demonstrating Australian values in action, and I congratulate them all and the very many secular organisations that do the same. Together, they make our society better, richer, safer and stronger.